Okay, here's the deal. So ever since the very beginning of the Souls community, there's always been a certain portion of players who look down on magic builds. Whether it's the ability to attack from a distance, the honestly absurd damage output of certain builds, or just big bonk propaganda, these players see magic builds as the quote-unquote easy option, with some even going so far as to say it's the wrong way to play these games. And well, you guys know how I feel about that. So in case you're new or confused, this is my ongoing series where I play games the wrong way. By which I mean using weapons, items, and strategies that trivialize as much of the game as possible and pretty much beat it with my brain turned off. And today, we'll be tackling Elden Ring with one of the most classic wrong way strategies, magic builds. We'll be taking advantage of the quite frankly obnoxiously powerful spells in the game, along with some of its strongest summons, to breeze through all 26 remembrance bosses, and see our boy Gigacheez take the throne of Elden Lord once again. Before we get into it here, as always, if you are enjoying the video, definitely make sure you leave a like, and if you're new or you haven't yet, subscribe to the channel, and make sure you go follow me on Twitter. That's about enough yapping, let's go bully some bosses. Right, so we're actually going to want to start out as a Wretch here. The reason is we're going to be swapping between Int and Faith builds for this one, and Wretch is going to give us the best leveling flexibility. Yo, Clavicular wishes he looked like this, dude. Welcome back, King. Now, as a quick disclaimer, because I get these comments literally every time I do one of these, no, these builds probably will not be fully optimized. Actually, even more so this time because I honestly didn't plan this out. I'm literally making these builds off vibes and aura. But either way, the whole point of these videos is just to have fun with the idea that you can play a game wrong and not to do some hyper exotic buffing routine to one-shot everything. I could do that, but we're not gonna today. Anyway, with that being said, for now we gotta run around and get, well, everything. Play the music. Alright, so we are done item gathering, and the build is not even close to being done. But pretty much everything else I want to go get at this point is gonna require fighting bosses, so we're gonna start off bullying Margit because it's funny. Now, as far as what I do have here, to probably nobody's surprise, we're starting off here with the Meteorite Staff and Rock Sling. This is far and away the best early game damage you're gonna get as a sorcerer. I also went ahead and grabbed the Graven School Talisman, which will give us a nice 4% buff to our spells, and then for buffs here, we have Golden Vow, the Ash of War, and then we've also got the Finger Seal here so that I can use Flame Grant Me Strength. The reason we're using Flame here is that Rock Sling actually does physical damage, and Flame Grant Me Strength gives you a 20% buff to your physical damage, so I'm pretty sure it should affect Rock Sling's damage. And as far as having the stats necessary to cast it, I've got the Int tier and the Faith tier both in the physics, so once I drink this, I'll be able to cast that no problem. I think that about covers everything. Let's buff up and bully a homeless guy. Hello, Margit.
Oh no.
We meet again. Oh, that's not the... I had the wrong spell picked. There we go, big damage. Okay, you're funny, bro. You're so funny. I mean, the damage is very respectable here. It'd be a lot better if I wasn't playing like ass, but why are you, huh? Dude, stop doing this over and over again. I have never once seen you spam this so many times. What are you doing, dude? Do it again, I dare you. Also, it's really pissing me off that two of my rocks are missing every time. Oh, there we go. Nice stagger. And you're done. Off my screen, Margit. Cower in fear of my giant magic balls. All right, so I think we just dump all our points into Int for right now. I need to get to 42, I think. I'm pretty sure that's the stat requirement for Lusats. Now, as far as what we're going to do next, we're actually going to ignore Godric for the moment. Because like I said, there's a whole bunch of stuff for the build that I want to go get. Starting with, I guess we could go get Golden Scarab, actually. That's probably not a bad idea. The faster I can get levels here, the faster the build's gonna come online. Because I know I said in the intro that I didn't really plan this out, but that being said, I do have some idea of what different spells and items I want to use, and we're definitely gonna need some levels to make these things work. All right, Clean Rot Knight Duo. This hopefully shouldn't be too much of a challenge. The damage seemed pretty good in the Margit fight, right? Let's see. Oh boy, missing all of these rocks is not gonna be good though. Any stagger enjoyers or what? Yo, I'm getting pot shotted at. Oh no. Okay, go here, get this one off my screen. Goodbye. All right, now I have to kill Pot Shot McGee. I am gonna get, oh my god. All right, half the rocks missing is really starting to get on my nerves, I'm not gonna lie. This is why I never do magic builds. Come on, we're almost there. There we go, I think that one was all three. So you gotta be like far enough away from him. I'm learning. Anyway, now we have a scarab. What do I want to do next? I could go get Lusat's staff while I'm over here. I can't use it, but I could go get it. Alternatively, we could kill Ghost Loretta. That would give me access to my wife, and also Celivis's quest, which means the magic scorpion charm. Actually, wait, no, I can't do that yet, right? He's gonna ask you to give the potion to Nefeli Lu. You can't even do that until, I guess, until you've beaten Godric, because I don't know, does Gideon go to his office if you don't beat Godric? I honestly don't remember. You know, fuck it, let's just go kill Godric.
Gotcha, bitch.
Oh, nice, dude, really. Bro, I cannot tell you the last time I got grabbed by that guy. That's gotta be like first playthrough shit. What the hell was that? All right. Godric the Gooner, prepare to be pelted by my giant magical balls. Also, not gonna lie, I'm 90% sure this is gonna be easier than Margit, just because he doesn't jump around the arena as much. Yo, the tracking, though? Godric, can you stop with this, John? Please, I'm getting hit. Oh my god, he missed me. We strafe that shit, we cast here. Easy. Okay, now we're gonna top off, just in case. Because now phase 2 starts, we get 3 DPS hours, just right here. Boom. Go again. Easy. Keep popping. Alright, do the spinny one. Thank you. Jump, jump, and one more. Oh, I ran out of stuff. Alright. Off my screen, Godric. Also, I'm pretty sure that was no damage. Hell yeah, dude. Clean-ass Godric fight, if I do say so myself. Oh, and actually, we have his Great Rune now. Might be worth getting, now that I think about it. In fact, you know what? Yeah, we are gonna go get it. Okay. We have Godric's Great Rune, which actually, I just realized this changes what all we can do now. Because if I have Godric's active here, right, technically that means I only need 37 intelligence to use Lusat's staff, so I wonder if we start working on that now, rather than making more progress. Well, either way, I think probably the best thing to do in this moment would be to go over here, we can cheese Ghost Loretta, and then do Celivis's quest to get the magic scorpion charm. So yeah, let's go do that. All right. Ghost Loretta. If you've never seen this done before, it's actually pretty funny. So what we do is we let her spawn in, we run all the way over here, we get ourselves into this corner, quit out of the game, and when we load back in here, as you can see, she is now completely passive for some reason. Honestly, I've never figured out why this works. And even stranger still, this doesn't work on other bosses. Like if you play a randomizer and a different boss happens to be in this arena, this trick does not work. Like it works, the AI will break and the boss will just stand there, but for whatever reason, you can't attack them. I don't know why it works on Loretta specifically. Also, that'll be a nice little chunk of runes there. Actually, is that 3 level ups? No, because I think this is 20. Yeah, it's not quite gonna be enough. Well, either way, let's go say hi to my wife. Hello, gorgeous. I would once again love to enter your service. Cannot wait to see your debut on the big screen, by the way. So my wife's quest is in motion, although we're probably not gonna be working on that for a bit. Actually, while I'm here, do I talk to Celivis? Because if I do this, I can get the magic scorpion charm and life just becomes a little bit easier. All right, I'll go talk to Perceptor Fuckface. One moment, chat. Alright, so we are done with that. God, I hate talking to that guy. And we now have a magic scorpion charm. Oh, and I also went ahead and grabbed some more flask upgrades while I was in Altus. And now, I think we're gonna want to start working on the build a little bit. Radahn's probably our next Great Rune target. Although I guess we could also do Raya Lucaria. But before we do any of that, I think I want to go ahead and get Lusats and some other things going. Because the thing is, I'm only 3 levels away from being able to use Lusats, which also means I'm only 3 levels away from being able to use Comet, which means I might as well go ahead and get the magic tier for the physic. We can also get Lusats as strong as +9 at this point, I think. Maybe even more. Oh my god! Holy damage, dude. Yo. Alright, I'm not gonna lie, I feel a little bit bad. That's half their health bar, bro. Oh, get off my screen, you Nox losers. Go back to your Night Rain Everjail. All right, so we have the stick. Let me actually see if I have the levels for the stick yet. I do. Okay, so that opens up all kinds of doors for us now. Because, yeah, I can go get the magic tier. I can get Terra Magica. Although the question is, what do I want to do first? Do I want to get it leveled up first, or do I want to get that stuff and then go get it leveled up? Because, like, if I can get to Volcano Manor and kill Fatty, that's a +9 staff. That might actually be better than what I currently have. All right, well, let's get it to +6 first, and then we'll make that decision. Hello, Raya. I have a necklace for you. We got the invitation, and now we can get into Volcano Manor. And I think the way we're going to decide what to do next will be how powerful Lusat's becomes after getting it to +6. Because, like, the thing is, right now, obviously it's not going to show correctly because I technically can't wield this, but even if I had the stats required at +0, I'm pretty sure Lusat's is actually not going to outscale the Meteorite Staff, and probably isn't for some time. So the question's gonna be, will +6 be enough, or do I need to get it to +9? Because if +6 is good enough, then what I can do is go ahead and get that other stuff I was talking about, like Terra Magica and the Elemental Physic tiers. But if +6 is not going to be enough to outscale the Meteorite Staff, honestly, I might just fight Fatty right now, because, like, we could cheese him with Sleep Pots. I don't think he'll be that bad. And then +9 should be more than enough for me to switch over. All right, there's our 5. Let me go grab the shortcut so we don't have any incidents. All right, and there is our Somber 6. Let's go get this leveled up. All right, so that is Lusat's to +6. So now what we do is we just throw this on, we drink the Physic. Sorcery scaling on this is 235. Sorcery scaling on this is 223. So this actually already outstrips it. Not bad. All right, so if that's gonna be the case, then yeah, let's go ahead and grab some of these other buffs. I guess we can go get Terra Magica first, and we shall use all of the firepower available to cheese the hell out of Fatty. Although I kind of have to remember where exactly this dungeon entrance is. I feel like I always forget. Aha! Here we go. Now, I think the boss of this dungeon is Crystallians. So we'll keep running with Rock Sling for the time being. Also, I just now realized this Magic Scorpion Charm's not doing anything for me. All right, we drink the Physic. We'll just buff here, I suppose. So we swap over to the Meteorite Staff, because in case you didn't know, I mean, I'm sure everybody knew this at this point, but just in case you don't usually use magic or whatever, the elemental buffs that you get from things like the Meteorite Staff, or the Godslayer Seal is another good example. Yo, can I get this stance break, by the way? Yeah, the elemental buff that you get from these items, all you have to do is have them in your hand in order to get the effect of them. Also, I'm gonna run out of FP, I just realized. All right, I maybe wanted to bring Comet with me. Yeah, I definitely want to try and keep my distance so I can hit as many of these as I possibly can. There we go, that stance break was much easier. All right, Crystallian Duo down. And now if we head up here, I forgot to hot swap my talisman, by the way, but if we head on up the ladder, we get Terra Magica. Next up will be this Erd Tree Avatar. Now, if I really wanted to cheese this Erd Tree Avatar, I could go do the first Volcano Manor quest and get Magma Shot, because that'll do about 1 billion damage, I bet. But I gotta be honest, I don't really feel like doing that. I guess we buff up from off to the side here. Switch, switch, and go. Oh my god, I pressed the wrong button. Yeah, that's actually kind of fine. I'm getting hit. I ran into a fucking tree, dude. I mean, still though, dude, look at my damage output. Like, this is actually insane. Oh, yeah. Big DPS. Off my screen, Erd Tree Avatar. Oh, I will swap the talisman. Okay. And now we can go back up here to Cheese Fat. So we are going to ditch the Faith tier for the Magic tier, and we are going to want, I guess I don't need Flame anymore. We want Terra Magica, and we want Comet. And then we are also going to want, actually, I definitely want another Blue. I don't know how tanky this bad boy is going to be. I would like to not have an FP incident. Throw on the Sleep Pots. I think we're ready. Throw the Sleep Pot, dodge, buff time. Golden Vow. I don't have Flame grant me strength anymore, so I guess that really didn't matter. Terra Magica. Alright. Oh, yes. Oh, I'm already out of... Oh, shit. That was bad. I pressed the button. I gotta get back in my Terra Magica. Okay, he's about to phase transition. We throw another sleep pod at him. We recast this. I'm not gonna lie, that first cycle there was a little embarrassing, but it's fine. Now we just go again. Boom, 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 boom. Drink the blue. Go here. Ow. There we go. I'll be honest, that is not actually how I intended to do that, but it worked, so it's fine. Oh. You know what I just realized? I did say I'm doing all remembrances, didn't I? How the fuck am I doing Rykard? Also, I definitely want to grab a little bit of health here. But yeah, wait, how am I doing Rykard? Oh, actually, now that I think about it, I wonder if Ancient Dragon's Lightning Strike just absolutely shreds him. Well, either way, we'll worry about that later. And worst case scenario, if I don't figure out a way to do it, we can just fight him the normal way, I guess. For now, though, I just realized I don't have the stone sword keys I need, so hold on one second. Leonard! The goat arrives, chat. Although, if we're being honest, I'm probably gonna end up using Tish for the most part, as far as Spirit Ash summons go. But who knows? Maybe Leonard will make a cameo at some point. Alright, we got our Somber 7. Let's go grab an 8 and a 9 and we'll decide what we want to do next. Alright, there's Lucette's to +9. I guess technically if I really wanted to, I could do Vari's quest and get it to +10, but it's not really necessary. What do we want to do now? I mean, I guess we could go fight Radon, get Ronnie's quest going, because if we kill Radon, we can just do all of Ronnie's quest. Oh, no, we can't. We have to do Raya Lucaria first. Alright, let's do Raya Lucaria first, because it'll be faster. And also, we can get a third talisman slot. Although we are going to want to switch the build back, because we're definitely going to want to rely on Rock Sling here, as opposed to Comet. Oh, and actually, speaking of Leonard, he can make a cameo right now. Come forth, Leonard. Let's bully a dog. Oh my god, he's getting his ass beat. Dude, look at my damage. Get him! I don't know what you're jumping around for, pal. Yeah, get him, Leonard! Oh, Jesus, dude. Alright. Ease off my screen, puppy dog. I did forget to switch my talisman, though. I'll go a little bit more health here. 25 should be plenty, I would think. Oh, actually, let me go ahead and grab the Radagon icon, too. I wasn't necessarily planning on using it, but considering the fact that Magic Scorpion Charm's not really doing anything for me in these fights where I have to rely on Rock Sling, I guess it could come in handy. There we go. All right, and now I think we just bully Renala, right? I don't think I need to do anything particularly crazy for this fight. I mean, I'm definitely way overscaled, so this should be fine. Hey, maybe we can even summon Leonard again. Moongrim, you all right up there? I think I broke him, chat. Look at this. I don't know if I've ever seen that happen before. That's so weird. All right. Mother-in-law time. Please give me friendly spawns for the children. That's pretty friendly if I do say so myself. Okay, we drink, and I imagine I don't bother with Flame or Vow or anything. Yeah, we'll do that for the second one, I guess. I'll actually drink the blue while I have a sec here. Ow.
Nope.
Yo, can you hit the... Thank you.
Nope.
Dude, hit the child. What is happening? Okay, that will be the end of Mother-in-Law. We summon Leonard. I hope that went. It did. So here, we drink. I don't know where Leonard is. Oh, there he is. Ooh, we got the big damage coming in. Look at this. Uh-oh. Puppy dogs. Why is the giant coming after me? Attack Leonard, please. Oh, yo, what is happening in this fight, dude? Oh, there we go. That did not need to be that complicated, bro. What even happened in that fight, dude? Thank you, Leonard. Your assistance never goes unappreciated. All right, so that is that. We now have access to respecking, and I think I actually want to grab... I'm sort of okay on FP. I think we keep pumping int here. Do I want Renala's Remembrance for anything? I'm using Lucette's staff, so I don't really care about that. I'm probably not going to use the moon either, so fuck it. We'll just eat this. All right, now that that is done, now we can do Radon, and we can go ahead and take care of my wife's quest. And we'll go back to Comet for this one. I don't think Radon has any particular magic resistance or anything like that. You know, I'm kind of second-guessing the build now. Oh, I should go get my third talisman pouch, actually. Maybe I'll do that before we fight Radon. But yeah, I'm kind of second-guessing the build, because part of my plan was to get the Godfrey icon, since you can charge Comet. But thinking back to the Godskin Noble fight, like, I'm almost wondering if it's better for me to not charge the spell. Like, in terms of overall DPS, I wonder if spamming it is better than charging it, you know? Maybe the Radagon icon has a place after all. Although actually, you know what? On the subject of charged spells, I wonder if Stars of Ruin would be any good. Like, given all the damage that we've stacked up, I feel like that's got to do a shit ton, right? Do I find out? I think I find out. Minor detour, chat. Minor detour. Because I believe in order to get Stars of Ruin, you have to start Sellen's quest. Now, we're not going to do the whole thing. I guess, I mean, technically, if I really wanted to go all in on a Stars of Ruin build, I could complete Sellen's quest and then get Lusat's head. But from what I remember, Sellen's quest is like kind of long and annoying, and I don't really feel like doing that. So I think we're just not gonna. Also, let's see how badly I shred this guy. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Goodbye. All right, so you should give me a thing. Or not, maybe? Wait, maybe I have to buy some spells off of her first? Do I have to buy all of these? Like, I don't understand. Dude. Okay, I thought she told you to go find, what's his name? Azure up here in the village? But maybe not. Maybe I have to go do that myself? I don't know, chat. I mean, to be fair, I could be completely wrong about this. I've literally only done this quest, like, once, which was for the fucking Elon Musk run of all things, so just to give you an idea of how long it's been. Hello, Maggie. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna grab that. I love how there's a Grace right here, by the way. Mr. Azure is gonna give me the spell. Okay, I don't know why that took so long. Back to Sellen. Hello, teacher lady. I found a cool spell. Okay, now she gave me the thing, and now we can go talk to Lusat. And yeah, this has ended up being a bit more of a detour than I thought. I'm definitely not doing the whole quest for the hat, especially considering we're gonna be switching up the build relatively soon here. Like, it's not like hard committing to this spell is gonna make some grand difference or anything. Okay, now let's see if I remember how to do this, because I feel like I get lost in here every single time. Case in point, I am already lost. Oh, invisible wall tech. I see. I can't remember if I want to go down here or not. Actually, I think I might have wanted to go over there, but... Aha! Here we are. Oh, wait, do I have to fight a boss for this? Like, I don't remember having to do that, but okay. Oh, you gotta be shitting me, dude. Wait, maybe this isn't where I was supposed to be, because I feel like you don't have to fight this. Dude! I am dead. I wasn't ready for that. What do you want from me? Okay, yeah, I do not think that that's actually where I was supposed to go, considering I'm 90% sure you're supposed to be able to get to Lusat without fighting any bosses. Oh yeah, he's literally right here. Dude, the tracking on this spell is unbelievable. Get iframed, loser? Hello, Lusat. You look, very dead. Okay, apparently you're not dead because your hand is moving. There we go, got Stars of Ruin. Oh yeah, fuck this, get me out of here, please. Not dealing with that anymore. Okay, and now with all of that done, we can fight Radon and get this show back on the road. So, we'll swap this for Stars of Ruin, and we'll swap this for Terra Magica. I don't really know how much use I'm gonna have for Terra Magica, but it could come in handy. Just redo my inventory here a little bit. Okay, I think we're good. Now, the plan here is to do a DPS check. We'll see what does more between Stars of Ruin and, Comet, and we'll decide what we want to use for the rest of this part. And yeah, typical Radon strats here, I think. Summon the gank squad, cast at him from Torrent, nothing particularly special. All right, despawn Radon, we summon the gank squad. We're getting everybody. Drink the Physic. I'll probably pass on Golden Vow for right now. All right, so let's see. One Comet does 940, oh my god, that's a lot of damage. Stars of Ruin does... Okay, well, like, half of that missed, but, you know, I actually think Stars of Ruin might do more if he doesn't, like, move around. Oh my god, look at all that damage. Yes, sir. Ow. Alright, he's gonna phase transition. Stars of Ruin, like, eats my FP, though. So Comet might actually be better. I mean, I guess it didn't matter there. Off my screen, Radon. Oh, and we got his Great Rune for later. That'll be useful. All right, wait, let me actually see, because the damage on Stars of Ruin definitely seemed way better. I feel like I get less casts. So, like, 1, 2, 3. That's at 25 mind. Comet, I get 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess it depends on the damage difference, right? Whatever, we'll just roll with it. Anyway, I want 42 int just in case I decide to ditch Godric's Great Rune. And then health, I guess? Health seems good. So now we have access to Nokron, so we can start working on Ronnie's quest. Kinda wanna go get Radahn's Great Rune first, though, because I want to see if it's more FP. Right now, I have 147 with the Great Rune active. I'm curious if it ends up being more. Actually, wait, I can just math it out. Without the Great Rune active, I have 121. Radahn's Great Rune gives 15%. So actually, it is less right now. So I want to keep Godric's on. Okay, so we're not switching Great Runes until I get a few more points into mine then. Because yeah, I'm at 147 with Godric's, and according to the math I just did, Radahn's Great Rune would have me at 139. So yeah, we'll save that for when we're a bit higher level, I guess. For now, I guess we progress Ronnie's quest. Oh, and actually, you know what I just realized? On top of getting Tish at the end of all of this, I'm pretty sure once you give Ronnie the Finger Slayer blade, I think Celivis just fucking dies, and we can steal his drip. That might be worthwhile. All right, for Mimic tier, we're just gonna take off the weapons. I feel like taking off the Sorcerer robes is kind of overkill. Oh, gotta love the tracking on this, though. Look at that. That's pretty good. Goodbye, Mimic tier. Yo, Stars of Ruin's kind of goated, I'm not gonna lie. Now we can go get the Finger Slayer blade. Also, by the way, I'm sure some of you are probably wondering whether we're going to be using Mimic tier in this playthrough, and the answer is actually no. This wasn't the case when the game first came out, but after all the nerfs and stuff, Mimic is pretty fucking bad when it comes to magic builds. Like, I don't know if it's what they did to the AI or whatever, but if you summon Mimic while using a caster build, half the time, instead of actually casting any spells, it just tries to hit the boss with the staff, or if not that, it'll like cast Terra Magica 15 times instead of, you know, doing something actually useful. Alright, we got our Finger Slayer blade, and actually, now that I think about it, I feel like we're gonna have a plus 10 Tish as soon as we get her. That'll be nice. Hello, my love. I've brought you a present. Okay, so she's going on her journey. I think if we reload the area, she leaves. And now, I'm like 90% sure she kills Celivis, or like Celivis dies somehow. I don't think you have to progress his quest to make that happen. Well, progress it further than we have anyway. Oh, would you look at that? Got what you fucking deserved, you little imp. Anyway, we now have the drip. There we go, looking spicy. And next boss on the agenda is actually going to be Estelle, who might be a little bit tricky. We'll see. Oh, I forgot. I get wife drip too. Actually, hold on. I look like a fucking mushroom. Yeah, we'll wear this. This is fine. This is the drip, boys. This is what it is right here. We got our Ronnie doll. Now we can get this part of the quest started. Now, again, the worry here is I might be a little bit under-leveled for this. Estelle can be pretty tough if you don't have the damage to deal with them, which obviously we're a magic build, so that's going to be a little bit of an issue. We can rely on Rock Sling, though. Physical damage does work pretty good against them, but I'm not really sure what our DPS is going to be looking like. We'll have to see. Oh, gotta make sure I grab all of these glove warts. Those will be for Tish later. Anyway, I realize I haven't really talked about the plan here yet as far as the build goes. So like I mentioned at the beginning, we are going to be switching over to a faith build eventually. Basically, my plan is to clear out Lanedale with sorceries, double back and do Moog, and then after Moog we'll have DLC access, which also gives us access to one of the strongest spells in the game that happens to be a faith spell. So yeah, we're going to be swapping over to that once we have access to it. This build is more just to get us there than anything else. Also, holy shit, look at my damage, dude. Although, I don't know, maybe I'm thinking, like, let's see, how much is this? Oh, actually, Comet might have been more there. Okay, maybe Stars of Ruin's not as good as I thought.
This is farewell, my dear.
All right, later, Ronnie. See you at our wedding. Wow, yeah, that was actually a crazy damage difference. I wonder if maybe I should have been sticking to Comet this whole time anyway. Oh, well, what can you do? All right. Estelle. So for this guy, I think we're going back to the old Rock Sling standby, because he's actually not as magic resistant as you might think. I think it's only like 40% or something, but he is weak to strike damage, so in theory, Rock Sling should just absolutely shred him. All right, do the stupid move. Good. Very good. All right, so we go like here. I'm actually shocked that missed me. Oh, I missed, huh? I mean, the damage is respectable. I don't understand what it is you're casting at there, my friend. Huh? Estelle, you gotta stop, bucko. Oh, there's my stagger. Wait, I'm fucking him up, actually. Look at this. Holy! Are you ever gonna teleport? Oh, there it is. All right, now it's time for Meteor Mash. Yo, you gotta stop with this follow-up that I've never seen you do before, by the way. Like, did he always have that follow-up, or is that like a ranged specific thing? Oh, there's another stagger. You're done, ugly. Holy shit, yo, look at the tracking on that attack, by the way. Wait, how did I kill him? All right, that was kind of amazing, I'm not gonna lie. Wait, dude, that's actually crazy. So I cast Rock Sling at him, like, over here. He teleports away over here to do the grab attack, and the rock went all the way around. Yo, that's nuts. Rock Sling is not a balanced spell, dude. And you know what I just realized? I forgot to have my buff on that whole time. I literally could have been doing more damage. I forgot to put the Meteorite Staff on. Great. Off my screen, Estelle. Fuck you. All right, I guess we take health, and we'll get a little bit of mine. I do want to start working towards being able to use Radahn's Great Rune. Although, then again, I guess it doesn't really matter. We are rapidly approaching the point where we're going to be respecking anyway. So now we can go marry my wife. And while we're up here, we can actually grab Tish as well. And if I'm not mistaken, I think we can actually max her out right now. I'm pretty sure I have the resources necessary for that. Well, one thing at a time. Hello again, gorgeous. Marry me if you would. Okay, so that is wife quest taken care of. We got a nice sword for our efforts. Now, for Electo, I'm actually not really sure what's gonna be better here. Because, like, the problem with Electo is she's one of those bosses that can jump around the arena and, like, dodge projectiles and stuff. And I don't really have any good counters to that. I'm wondering if I just throw comets at her after her longer combos. Maybe that'll work? Well, actually, I guess what I could do, I could run over to Celia and get Night Comet. That might work. Yeah, screw it, let's do that. We have Staff of Loss. And we have Yo, can you not? Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Okay, we throw on Night Comet. We equip the Staff of Loss in the offhand for the buff. I think that's like 10%. Let's see if this works. If it doesn't, I might just have to do some combo bait cheese shit with regular Comet. We'll have to see. Also, I'm wondering if I'm gonna have enough FP for this. That could become a problem. All right, we buff up. Let's see how this performs. That's respectable damage. Well, she's not trying to dodge, which is good. Oh, and it staggers her, too. Look at this. Oh, yeah, this is working perfectly. Go Nightcom. Oh, shh. I thought it would stagger her out of that. My fault. Yo, Electo, chill, please. Gotta love invisibility sorceries, chat. I should have enough FP for this. Look, she's just standing there tanking that shit. It's so funny. Yeah, honestly, this would probably work pretty good against Melania if I didn't already have a plan for her. There we go. Off my screen, Electo. And we now have a Tish. Also, I just realized I keep forgetting to fucking put the Scarab on, dude. So, next item on the agenda. Obviously, we gotta get Tish leveled up. And then, I guess we just make progress, right? We can do Lanedale. We could probably do Sewer Mode. Let me level up Tish and we'll go hit DTS. Alright, so we now have a plus 10 Tish. So, pretty much all the bosses at this point should be a joke. Like, my damage aside, Tish is one of the best summons in the game. In theory, I can kind of just sit back and watch. Although then again, I actually don't really know how effective she is. I did use Tish a good bit in the Mori Calliope video, for those of you who saw that. She had this, like, strange refusal to press the Destined Death button. I don't know why. Maybe it'll go better here, we'll see. Alright, let's go, Tisho, buddy. Come on. I'm gonna Terra Magic at this, John. Oh my goodness gracious, look at the damage. Tish, press the Destined Death button, dude. Alright, nice work, Tish. I, honestly am not really sure what you contributed to that. You were there for moral support, I guess. Also, holy shit, my damage, dude. I mean, I know Estelle is technically a little bit more scaled than Lanedale, but, like, that was kind of nuts, I'm not gonna lie. Stand in Terra Magica and spam spells appears to be quite the strategy. Also, I'm actually gonna take a couple levels in Int here. I want to be able to get to 60 because I kind of want to try the Comet Azure Cheese on, Margit. It doesn't work on Moog anymore. Like, they nerfed the, what do you call it? They nerfed the Infinite FP tier, and I think they also nerfed Comet Azure itself, but it might still work on Margit. We can find out. Although next up on our list is Goldfree. But actually, now that I think about it, is Goldfree immune to Destined Death because he's a ghost? I wonder. I mean, in the last fight, Tish never even bothered to press the Destined Death button, but it is what it is. Oh, also we can do Sewer Mode now that I think about it. We are gonna have to go to Deeproot at some point, and Lord knows I'm not fighting the fucking gargoyles. Oh, and actually, while I'm here, I do need to remember to pick up the Gravelstone seal. Let me make sure I do that before I forget. All right, now, I'm trying to remember which one of these nerds it is that I have to kill. Is it this one? It was this one. Oh my god. Anyway, now it is time for Goldfree, who should be nice and easy. Oh, and after we do this, we can go get the T-pose, and I won't even need to respec for it because I have an int build. All right, we're just skipping Golden Vow. It's a waste of FP, I guess. Oh boy. Yo, unnecessary Goldfree. Yo, Teach, can you stop attacking the enemies outside the boss room and actually help me? Teach! Thank you. Oh look, Goldfree's not immune to Destined Death. How about that? Off my screen, Grandpa. I once again have forgotten to... whatever. Honestly, who gives a shit? I have plenty of levels. 45 int is fine. I want Mind. And now I have a bunch of things to do. Because I really do want to try the Gigacheez on Morgai, but we gotta get some stuff to set that up. Also, I have no idea what's going in this last talisman slot. I guess we'll just throw the Scarab in there for now. Yeah, I need the Infinite FP tier. I need Margit's Shackle. And then I also need to go get the T-pose. So yeah, we got a couple things to do. I will be right back. Alright, so we are back. We've got our trusty T-pose now, and I did end up having to do a couple more things than I expected, but I feel like this should work. So I kind of forgot that Comet Azure needs 60 intelligence in order to cast, and by putting the Cerulean Hidden tier in the Physic, I wouldn't be able to use the Int tier anymore, without giving up my damage anyway. So basically the way I got around this is by putting on the Stargazer Heirloom and then speccing 5 points from Mind into Intelligence. So that way between the Stargazer Heirloom and Godric's Great Rune, we have the 60 intelligence we need. And it wasn't even like it was too bad of a side quest because we needed to get the Curse Mark of Death anyway so we can fight Fortisax later. So we're just doing things in a bit of a different order, really. So we need to equip Margit's Shackle. And I think the way we want to do this, because the first time you fight Morgott, he spawns right in your face, is we'll cast Terra Magica the instant the battle starts, Margit's Shackle, and then Physic, and then Comet Azure. There is a very, very good chance I'm going to fuck this up, but we'll do our best. Wait, am I gonna have the FP to cast? Oh no. Well, I might have already fucked up. All right, quickly. All right, drink this. Yo, let me fucking shackle, brother. There we go. All right, yeah, I fucked it up. Oh, that's so frustrating, dude. Okay, I think I might want to drink the Physic before shackling here. I don't know if I have time for all three. Like, I think we Physic, shackle, and then just cast. Oh, that sucks, dude. Because now I have to, like, bait him to a whole different side of the arena. What a pain. All right, we'll fight him, like, here. We shackle. He's being very nice. There we go. Uh-oh. Damage reduction? I'm out of... Well, it almost worked. Honestly, it probably would have been easier if I just did it that way. Well, that was a waste of a respec. Off my screen, Morgott. Yeah, that setup really only works if you, like, hyper-optimize for it. Whatever, it's fine. We don't have to do it for Moog, I guess. It was a fun little experiment, right, chat? Okay, so we have the rolled medallion now. This opens up a few things for us. I guess I'll just leave int where it is. We'll grab some mind. Actually, I might have wanted health, but... well, whatever, it doesn't matter. And now, I kind of want to do Moog so we can go to the DLC and start working on the Faith build instead. I feel like this magic build has shown about all it can do, right? So we'll take the rolled lift up to mountaintops because that'll make Elinara spawn over here. We can get the Moog tier, make that a little bit easier. And then we'll do Dumbass Vare's quest. Alright, so we are here in Mogwin Palace. Better go bully my nemesis once again. And we will be grabbing the Somber 10 from in here, but we're not actually going to use it on Lusats. Because I think after Moog, we're pretty much done with sorcery for this run. Unless I decide to do something cheeky in the DLC anyway. But yeah, that Somber 10 is going to be for the Sacred Seal we'll be running. Which we'll go ahead and grab when, I am dead. That is an absurd amount of damage. Anyway, like I was saying, we'll probably just go ahead and put that whole build together once we've killed Moog and we have DLC access. And actually, while we're at it, I'll probably just go ahead and grab all the Scooby Snack fragments too. My absolute favorite part of any DLC playthrough, chat, let me tell you. For now, though, I have a loser to beat up. And actually, I'm curious about my damage. I wonder if maybe I should have gone and gotten Moog's Shackle. Like, I wonder if I have the damage to one cycle him even without the Comet Azure shit. I don't know. Let's find out. All right, I am curious as to what will happen if I just... oh, he's gonna sploosh huge at me, huh? Oh, wow, that's really... Never mind, that's way less damage than I thought it was going to be. I don't think I have the FP for this, actually. Yeah, I definitely don't have the FP for this. Hold on, it's fine. Oh, I'm dead. It's fine, honestly. That one was kind of a lost cause. We'll just throw a couple more into blue there. Actually, 4 should probably be fine. All right, no more fucking around. Super serious time. Come here, Moog, you rat. Suck my teesh, fuckface. Oh boy, I am flirting with a stamina moment. Teesh is standing in the splooge. This is problematic. Okay, hit him through the knee heel. Alright, I should have plenty of FP for this. Although he is splooging all over the place. Yo, Tisha's kind of tanking that shit, though. Look at that. Not gonna lie, I thought she would take way more damage from this nonsense. Oh my god, look at the Destined Death. It's going crazy. Off my screen, Moog. Yo, Tisha's kind of broken, dude. I'm not gonna lie. That's so stupid. The DPS goes kind of crazy when she actually bothers to press the Destined Death button. And there we go, chat. Moog embarrassed once again. We'll just pretend I didn't die there initially. I forgot to do my Golden Scarab again, but you know what? It's fine. And now, I think it is about time we said goodbye to the sorcery build. So, holy shit, I have 300 sorcery scaling? Wait, that's insane, actually. But yeah, we're about done with this for the moment, unless I decide to pull it back out, because as I've said a few times at this point, the DLC gives us access to one of the most busted incantations that I have ever seen, so we're probably going to be blitzing most of the rest of the game with that. That being said, though, I have a ton of stuff I'm going to have to go get to put this together, so it looks like you guys are getting a 2-for-1. Play the music. Alright, so we are about done item gathering, and we've put together the build we're going to be using for most of the rest of the playthrough. Those of you who are in the streams for my Incant-only playthrough probably already know what's coming. So as far as what we got going on here, for our weapons here, we got the Erdtree Seal plus 10, and then the Gravelstone Seal in the offhand, which buffs Dragon Cult incantations by 15%. The reason we want the Gravelstone Seal is the main spell we're going to be using is Knight's Lightning Spear from the DLC. And if you've never seen this thing in action, the damage is absurd. To help support the build, we're also rocking 3 pieces of the Death Knight armor. Each of these buffs my damage by a further 2%, so 6% in total. We could get 2% more by wearing the head, but I kind of like the wife hat for the drip, I'm not gonna lie. And then for the talismans, we got the Lightning Scorpion Charm, Lox Canvas, Ranagon Icon, and the Godfrey Icon to buff the charged version of Knight's Lightning Spear. And lastly, in the physic, obviously we got the Lightning tier, and we also have the Blood-Sucking Crack tier, which gives a 20% damage buff, but it does drain your HP over time. Now, as far as what's next on the agenda, Fire Giant is the next mainline boss, but we're actually gonna put that off, because I realized we forgot to do the Moose while we were down in Nokron, so we gotta double back and take care of that. Although, I don't know, it might be kind of a good thing I forgot to do the Moose now that I think about it, because I don't know, isn't the Moose magic resistant, or am I crazy? I feel like the sorcery build wouldn't have been nearly as good. Alright, Moose time. So here's what we do. We drink the Physic, Blessing of the Erdtree to offset the HP drain. We vow, and that's really it. I guess I could have added Hellish Shabriri or something if I wanted, huh? Alright, Mr. Moose, please be nice. Oh. Bye! Oh, that was nice and easy. Yeah, I'm hilariously overleveled for that, so that's honestly not a great demonstration of this build, I guess. Let's head back to Mountaintops. Anyway, like I was saying, Fire Giant is the next main boss on the list, but I'm actually wondering if I want to do Melania right now. I feel like we could. Chat and I discovered in the Incant playthrough that she, like, doesn't know how to dodge this spell very well. I don't know if it's because of the multiple projectiles or, like, the delay in them coming out, but yeah, she's nowhere near as good at dodging this spell as she is most other projectile-based attacks. So actually, yeah, you know what? Fuck it. Let's do Melania. There'll be a hefty chunk of runes, I think. Oh, also we have Tish. Tish is pretty good against Melania, too. Although, obviously, if we're gonna do Melania, we have to do Nile first. That's gonna be fun. I bet he resists lightning, too. All right, Commander Nile. Just do the same buffing routine as before. Yeah, you know, maybe I should go get Howl of Shabriri or something. I don't know. It feels odd to be missing a buff like this. Oi! Alright, we summon Tish, and we begin just throwing things. Easy enough. I mean, hey, that damage is still pretty good, and I'm pretty sure this guy resists lightning, so like... With the stagger... And you're done. Finish him off, Tish. Go, go, go. Finish him. Tish. Yeah! Suck that T-pose, Nile. Well played, Tish. This build is so stupid, dude. Because, yeah, that's another thing, by the way. It's not just the damage output of the lightning spear. It's also the stance damage. This thing staggers bosses like crazy. Alright, so we got that half of the Halig Tree Medallion. And not gonna lie, I do think I want to go get Howl of Shabriri. No reason not to, right, chat? So we have made it here to Consecrated, and I did go ahead and grab Howl of Shabriri, although, thinking about it, I wonder if that's actually a troll. Because, like, yeah, the 25% extra damage or whatever is probably nice, but not only is it going to make me take even more damage beyond what I'm taking because of the Lightning Scorpion charm, but I think it also increases your aggro. Like, I think it increases the likelihood that enemies will aggro you as opposed to, like, a summon. And I feel like I might end up actually losing damage because of that. Because part of the benefit of having a summon like Tish, besides Tish's damage output, is she can kind of hop around and take enemy aggro away from me, so I can sit and spam spells as much as I want. So like, yeah, if I use Howl, each individual cast is gonna do more damage, but I might end up being able to cast less. I don't know, does that make sense, or am I overthinking this? Made it to the Halig Tree, and I don't think there's anything I need in here, so I guess we just blitz to Loretta. And actually, even after Loretta, for once, I'm not going to be using the Dragon Crest Great Shield Talisman. All right, Loretta. Are you weak to lightning? I feel like you're weak to lightning. And let's try the old Howl of Shabriri here, too, because why not? See how this feels. Go Tish. All right, big Destined Death. Oh, the aggro's not too bad. Oh my goodness gracious, the damage. Can I hit from here, or am I out of range? Oh, I can hit from there. Dude, look at my DPS, bro. Holy! Yeah, that's a T-pose moment if I've ever seen one, dude. Good lord. Oh my goodness. Anyway, moving right along. And I think I'm probably gonna solo Malenia here. At the very least for the first attempt. Obviously, using Tish would probably make the fight a joke, because Tish is actually one of the best summons against her, because she can actually, like, dodge and stuff. But regular viewers know Malenia is by far my favorite boss in the game, so I'd like to enjoy the fight at least a little bit for the 15 seconds she's gonna be on my screen anyway. All right, Malenia. So here we go. We Physic, Blessing, we Howl, top off the old blue flask, and away we go. Charge one up at her. Oop, she moved. Oh yeah, I forgot this fight takes place in water. So like, this actually kind of works. But yeah, you see what I mean? Like, she doesn't really know what to do with this. Like, she's just walking at me aura farming. Charge one up here. I believe she is out of the water now. Heavy cast here, and that's phase one. Yeah, you see what I mean? Like, she literally doesn't know what to do. She just, I don't know, man. It's weird. I've, like, never seen this boss respond this way before to anything else in the game. Oh, boy. Yo, Malenia, that's so troll, dude. Do I live? Oh my god, I live. Okay, she goes down, she goes in, she does not jump. We throw. We throw again. You're really just gonna stand there aura farming. Oh boy. Oh shit! I didn't think that was gonna happen. I mean, honestly, her doing the Shadow Clone Jutsu attack just, like, fucked everything up. Oh, man, that's too funny. If she doesn't do that, I'm pretty sure that one's in the bag. Whatever, I guess we'll summon Tish. Alright, Tish is kind of doing nothing over there, I'm not gonna lie. Sort of hoping for some... What the hell was that? Yo, Tish just flattened her, dude. Alright, well, there's one. We'll top off on everything. Tish is just tanking the rod over there for some reason. That's fine, I suppose. I mean, yeah, being able to cast from a distance is just absurd. Oh my god, I thought she was doing the other thing again. Alright, this is free. Actually, wait, is it? No, she's not dead yet. Oh man, and she is hell-bent on hitting me here. Oh, she's waterfowling Tish. Oh, that's not good. Let's go here. One more. Get aura farmed on, loser. I literally shot her out of the air in her signature move. That was awesome. Always a fun time, Melania. Never a dull moment when it comes to you, it would seem. All right, so that's a hailing tree down. What do I want to do next? Actually, what all remembrances do I have left? I think the only optional ones I have access to are Rykard and Fortisax. And I can't even really do Fortisax because I would have to do Fia's quest unless I burn the Erd Tree. I guess we're doing Fire Giant. Also, yeah, dude, build aside, Tish just makes this game so brain off easy. Like, if you're having trouble with Melania, Tish is the way to go, trust me. She's a little bit frail and she can't really solo anything necessarily, but she's a surprisingly good aggro pull because, like I've said, she can dodge around and stuff. And like, the Destined Death Burn does add up. But actually, before I fight Fire Giant, I should probably grab the rest of my flask upgrades. Maybe I'll go on a quick side quest and do that, and then we'll fight him. All right, so we got our flask all upgraded here, and I'm actually not gonna summon Tish for Fire Giant, I don't think. Summons against Fire Giant in general are just kind of because he runs around the arena so much, like, they had trouble keeping up with him. But we're also gonna be taking a slight deviation from the build and using Flame Grant Me Strength rather than Howl of Shabriri. And the reason we're switching that up is for phase 2 of this fight, we're pulling out the Goon spell. Because, believe it or not, it's actually easier to hit this guy by standing under him and casting that than trying to use the Lightning Spear to actually hit his weak points. So this is what we're going with. We will be using the Lightning Spear for phase 1, though. Oh, he did a nice move up front. All right, we charge one up. Big damage. Go again. All right, break the angle. I need you to get your hand out of the way, bucko. Yo, that's just not necessary, man. Alright, that's phase 2. Now we get off Torrents. We will be casting at the hand while it's here. And now we swap to the Goon spell, because what I can do is stand under him and just do this. Oh yeah, look at that damage. Goodbye, Fire Giant. Get gooned on. A little bit of a throwback to that playthrough, huh? Also, not gonna lie, I'm kind of just giving up on the Scarab at this point. Like, who cares? I have plenty of levels. It really doesn't matter. And now, I think we're good to burn the Erd Tree. I don't think there's anything else I need. Let me actually just double check. We have the Gravelstone Seal. I can get to the basement from the Ashen Capital. Don't need Bolted Grand Sacks. No, I think we're good. Good old Fair Missoula. Now, as far as what we're gonna be doing next, I think we're actually gonna put Fatty and Skinny on hold for the moment, because I kind of want to go and clear out Fortisax. And also, maybe give Rykard a try? And the reason I wanted to do Fire Giant first is I feel like the best spell against Rykard is going to be Ancient Dragon's Lightning Strike, which we're going to be getting right now. And like, I could put him off for longer, but I mean, realistically, how much higher is my damage going to get, you know? Like, the build is complete for the most part. It's not like I'm going to be getting, you know, some extra talismans or anything like that that's going to massively buff my damage. The only thing I can really change is continuing to level Faith, and like, we're kind of at the point where those levels are just incremental. Like, yeah, they're adding damage, but not that much. All right, we have the prayer book. So yeah, let's go give that to Turtle Pope. Maybe we'll see about Rykard. And like, I'm trying to think if there's any way I can milk a little more damage out of this. I feel like there isn't. I mean, I guess I could throw on the last piece of the Death Knight set, but even then, this is supposed to be a brain-off playthrough. If 2% damage is gonna make a huge difference, I feel like something else is wrong, you know what I mean? I mean, Ancient Dragon's Lightning Strike should work here, because like, Rykard is so big, almost all the bolts should hit him, right? Although I guess it depends on his hitbox, right? I guess we'll just have to find out. If this ends up doing like 0 fucking damage, then I guess we'll just fight him with Serpent Hunter, it's fine. And we will be pulling out Tish for this one. Just walk up like here, I guess, and start the buffing routine. Right now we drink this. We summon Tish, top off, and now we walk up to Rykard and we hope for the best. All right, charge it on up, baby. Please work. That actually worked pretty good. Oh, and the Destined Death proc. Yo. Oh, yeah! Okay, wait, that's working way better than I expected it to. I feel like some buffs are gonna wear off here, though, but like, it might be okay. All right, don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me. I'm getting hit. Oh, he missed! Yo, Rykard, you suck, my dude. Oh, no, the lava. The lava mini-stun is fucking me here, actually. All right, go here. Dude, this lava mini-stun needs to stop. Oh, my God, and he moved. All right, go here. There we go. Off my screen, Rykard. Okay, that was nowhere near as bad as I was expecting it to be. I thought my spell was gonna do, like, no damage to him. But yeah, that actually shredded him. I wouldn't be surprised if you, like, hyper-optimize the setup, you could probably one-shot him with that. Or, I guess two-shot, because he has 2 health bars, but you know what I mean. Anyway, I guess we can do Fortisax while we're at it. And, I guess we could go get Moog Shackle. I wonder how fast we can shred Sewer Moog. All right, got that. Oh my god, this lobster. Who's ready for this first try sewer skip? Oh! I am so fucking good at this game, it's unbelievable. Easy sewer skip. I guess you don't have to take off all your armor and stuff. I don't know, whenever I see speedrunners do it, they always get themselves to a light load, but I guess doing it on medium load must be totally fine. Unless it makes the jump way harder, I mean, I have no idea. Those of you who saw that video know that I am far from a speedrunner. Let's see how we do here. Drink this. I feel like Ancient Dragon's Lightning Strike is not gonna be good here. I think we just do regular ass Lightning Spear. All right, so we got one charged here. Mode Shackle, go here. Go again. Oh. No, no splooge, man. I already had to deal with the regular version here. Can we not? Oh my god, I'm dead. I meant to drink the flask. I had the shack, whatever. Fuck you, Moog. Okay, even the fake version can't help but be a fucking rat. I hate this boss, chat. I hate it. Dude, stop splooging. No one cares. Go 2. Go here. I think this is it. He's done. I will make sure I switch off the shackle this time. Wow, I just missed it, huh? No, fuck your splooge. Get out of here. Sit down, Moog. Too easy. Can't stand that ugly loser. All right, so now we have to do hardcore parkour, and then we can go to Deep Root. I wonder if Fortisax is lightning resistant. Maybe I want to use a different spell. Oh boy. So I looked it up, and it turns out that Lich Dragon Fortisax has 80% lightning resistance. So I'm not sure this build is gonna work. I mean, my DPS is absurd. It might just be able to brute force the fight, but I don't know. I might actually want to swap back to the magic build. Anyway, let me buff up before Fia's simps spawn in here. Goodbye. Yo, come on, spawn them in, spawn them in. My buffs are gonna wear off. Hello, Rogier. Goodbye, Rogier. All right, now I need to kill the Poise Man first. Oh my god, Howl already wore off. Okay, this is the Poise Man. He needs to die first. There we go. Now we'll do Lionel. Oh my god. Oh, we're in water. I was wondering why the hell that was happening. There we go. Fia's simps down. Okay. Let me do Fia's whole thing here first. So that's Fia taken care of. I'm trying to decide if I want to respec here or not. I mean, I guess I could summon Tish and just face tank it, right? If the fight seems miserable, I guess I can always respec after the first attempt. Also, I think if I buff out here, I should keep my buffs. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. We'll find out, I guess. All right. Bring in Tish. Top off the blue. Tish just completely whiffed the Destined Death. That's hilarious. Oh my good heavens. 40, what are you doing, buddy? Oh. Oh, okay, go here. Oh! Wait a minute. This guy has an 80% lightning resistance, by the way. Go here. That's kind of dog shit RNG, I'm not gonna lie. There we go. Easy money. Off my screen, Lich Dragon. Okay, yeah, that was actually a lot easier than I thought it was gonna be. The wiki said 80% lightning resist. Like, that's 80%? That's crazy, dude. I wonder, is there a way to drop enemies' lightning resistance? Because if there is, you could probably use this to one-shot them if you wanted to. Anyway, I think that takes care of everything pre-Farum Azula, right? Because what do I have left? Fatty and Skinny, Malekith, Gideon, Godfrey, and Radabeast, right? For the base game? I don't think I'm forgetting any bosses. Oh, you know what? I'm forgetting about Placidusax. That's what I was forgetting. I forgot Placidusax. Well, that's fine. I don't think Placidusax will be that bad, especially with Tish. I can just press the Ancient Dragon Lightning Strike button and win by default, right? For right now, though, we gotta contend with Fatty and Skinny. Although, I say contend, we're really just gonna have a big old slumber party here, as is typical. All right, here we go. I really do need to learn the angle that you can throw the sleep pod at while they're spawning in, so that it puts them to sleep, like, as they're spawning, and you don't have to do this aiming shit. All right, so we go here, we drink, standard buffing routine. We'll start with Fatty. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Now that is what I call damage. Oh, it's like shooting fish in a barrel. Or Godskins in a slumber party, I guess. Hello, Skinny. What are you... Stop it. Why? I don't know if I've ever seen them do that before. Actually, I want to try this. Let's see what happens. RNG? That'll do. Godskin duo down, moving right along. Actually, wait a second. I am astounded at that damage output. That was crazy. I mean, I know the spell is strong, but my goodness. Okay, so next up will be Placidusax, who I guess will just summon Tish and press Ancient Dragon Lightning Strike and see what happens. I wonder if he's got lightning resist the way Fortisax does. I mean, obviously it didn't matter in the case of Fortisax, but I'm pretty sure Placidusax has, like, double the HP, so the damage resistance might actually matter a little bit. Dragon Lord Placidusax, here we go. Also, not gonna lie, dude, I feel like you should be allowed to use Torrent in this fight. I've actually fought Placidusax in Elden Beast Serena in randomizers a couple times. It actually plays pretty good, you'd be surprised. Actually, summoning Tish all the way over here might have been a bad idea, but Destined Death proc. Go here, charge it up. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Oh my god, I almost one-shot him. Holy shit, dude. Okay, wait, this spell might be way more busted than I thought it was. I might use that on Elden Beast, actually. Because, like, the thing is, okay, obviously Knight's Lightning Spear is supposed to be the star of the show, right? But this is doing way more work than I was expecting. I thought I was going to use that for, like, 2 bosses, but now I'm not so sure. Because, like, okay, here's the thing. I've used this build against Elden Beast a couple times, right? And the reason Knight's Lightning Spear is so good is because the fight is in water, so, like, the extra lightning procs stagger Elden Beast after, like, 2 or 3 casts, so you can literally stun lock him just into death. Also, I'm gonna kill this DTS so I actually have time to buff for Malekith. But yeah, Knight's Lightning Spear against Elden Beast is generally pretty cheese, but I'm wondering if I just walk up next to him when he does that fire attack in the intro, I wonder if that might actually be better, because his hitbox is pretty big. I guess it'll depend on RNG, right? Alright, please no Malekith incident today. I know you love creating problems for me, Malekith, but just not this time, please. For once, just cooperate. Okay, we summon Tish. Yeah, thou who approacheth. Oh, Destined Death does work on, well, this is Beast Clergyman, I guess. Oh my god, my damage output, dude. You know, I'm not gonna lie, if there was a wrong way to play Elden Ring, this might be it. If there was a wrong way to play Elden Ring, this is the closest we're probably ever gonna get to it. How are you still alive? Thanks, Tish. He lived with, like, 0 HP. Alright, Malekith down. Only 3 base game bosses left to go. Although, that being said, I think I am probably going to leave Radabis for last. Doing the DLC item gathering, I've basically unlocked the whole map here, so I feel like the DLC is going to be a boss rush for the most part. Because, like, I have most of the graces that lead to a lot of these bosses. The only exceptions being, like, Midra, Bale, I guess Metyr, and then Consort Radahn. So yeah, like, 7 out of the 11 remembrances in the DLC, I can literally just walk up to them, so it should be pretty quick. I know you technically don't have to, like, you can leave Elden Beast Serena without picking an ending or whatever, but I don't know, I feel like it just makes more sense to fight Elden Beast last. It'll be a nice palate cleanser after promised fuckface Radahn. Hello, Gideon. I bet you did know I'd come. Oh my goodness gracious. Goodbye. That gets a T-pose from me. The cheese man cometh, Gideon. A man might be about to one-shot a god, we'll see. Yo, this build is so fucking stupid, dude. Oh man, this is a good time. And I guess we'll summon Tish for Godfrey, because why not? No reason to make it harder on myself than it needs to be. Plus, Godfrey does love to input read spellcasting, so yeah, Tish might actually be helpful here. Also, man, I am perpetually shocked by the damage of this build. I mean, obviously, I knew it was gonna be good when I came out with it, but like, I don't know, I feel like this is not that different from the build I used in my Incants only run, but I feel like it's doing so much more damage. I have no idea why, though. Well, anyway, Godfrey time. Put him up, Grandpa. With the big Destined Death. Oh, he's immune to Destined Death. Wait, that's crazy. I had no idea. Also, this is just gonna completely skip the phase transition. Okay, wait, so you're not immune to Destined Death in phase 2? Why? Oh boy. I'm out of FP. And Tish is getting her ass beat. We throw. Off my screen, Horaloo. Wait, that's so weird, though. I had no idea about that mechanic. So he's immune to Destined Death in phase 1? That's kind of crazy. Or maybe Tish just missed. I don't know. Let me look it up. Oh, would you look at that? He is immune to Destined Death in phase 1. I guess that's lore about his lion, or whatever it is, the companion. Anyway, I think that about wraps up the base game, right? Let me see here. As far as remembrances go, we have the Moose, we have Fortisax, we have Fire Giant, we have Rykard, Morgott, Moog, Melania, Malekith, Godfrey, and Placidusax. And as far as the 4 we are missing, everything. I have eaten Godric's, Renala's, Radon's, and Estelle's, and the last remembrance is Radabeast. Okay, I think we're ready for the DLC. Let's start with Gaius, because as we all know, Gaius is guarding 5 Skidoo, and I want those. Hopefully he decides to be nice to me today. All right, come on, you. We summon. I wish I had the Moog Spear so I could do the, what is it, the Pillar Cheese. Okay. All right, he is aggroed to her. Hey, that's pretty good damage, actually. Oh, boy. All right, he's gonna phase transition, right? No? No, he's just gonna be stupid, apparently. Yo, Tisha's kind of getting her ass beat over there. Oh, my God. I'm dead. Oh, I lived! Gaius, I need you to allow me to exist, brother. Thank you. Oh my god, fuck you. Off my screen, you stupid bull-riding weirdo. Go cosplay Radon in the afterlife. Oh, yeah, that boss loves to give me problems. Non-functional hitboxes, man, what can you do? I think we go for 60 Vig, get a little bit of endurance, and then we just pump mine. The build is basically done at this point. All right, we got our 5 Skidoo. You know, I never noticed that there's, like, stuff falling out of the Shadow Tree. Look at that. That's weird. Anyway, who am I doing next? I guess we'll just go in order, so Divine Beast should be nice and easy. And I'm trying to remember if this is a door that you can jump out of. I think it's this one, and then you can't jump out of Mesmer's door, I'm pretty sure is how it goes. When I say jump out of, I mean like you can open the door and not start the boss fight. The reason you want to do that is so you don't burn your buffs while you're opening the door. Oh, yes. The instant phase transition. Oh my god. Yo. What? Are you gonna... Okay, go here. Are you ever gonna phase transition, or are you just gonna continue trolling? Okay, he's just gonna continue trolling. Fuck you, Divine Beast. What a goofy boss. Just 2 dudes chilling in a lion costume. Excellent, really. Also, I know I keep saying it, but man, my damage output is absurd. Who's next? I guess... Rolana? Rolana seems good. Ooh, and Rolana's fight is in water, so I might actually do a shit ton of damage here. Let us see. Hopefully she gives me some space to cast and doesn't just bum rush me. Oh, she's so far away. Oh, it actually hit. Wait, that's crazy. Okay, go here, charge it up. Oh boy. Go 1. I don't remember how to dodge this. I'm just panic rolling. Go here. No, I almost got her. I was trying to snipe her out of Miyazaki's nuts. Oh, I'm out of stuff. Oh my god, am I throwing? No, I'm not throwing. I'm fine. We got it. Easy. We tank those. We definitely tank those. Oh man, I know I say entirely too easy a lot, but I feel like this is actually entirely too easy. I don't even know what to say about half these bosses. They're just disappearing so fast. Who do we want to do next? Oh, let's see. I could do Mesmer now. Also, I could go get 2 more Skidoo if I do the Hippo. Actually, yeah, let's do that. More Scooby Snack levels are always good. All right. I think we just do the face-off. Oh my god, he didn't do the... Oh, come on, dude. See, I thought he was gonna do that first. Like, also, where did my spell go? It, like, vanished. Okay. That was fucking stupid, man. Oh, what a boss. I love this, by the way. I'm out here 2-shotting legendary dragon lords of old, and my biggest challenge thus far with this build has been a fucking hippopotamus. Okay, go here. There we go. Sit down, Hippo. Too easy. I will take my Skidoo, thank you. All right, that makes 15. Before we do Consort Radon, I am probably going to want to go find some more Spirit Ash fragments, but this works for now. Who else do we have available? We have Mesmer available. We have Scooby Snack Avatar available. Oh, that reminds me. I need to get the fire build going for Scooby Snack Avatar. And I guess it couldn't hurt to do a holy build for, this guy. All right, you know what, if that's the case, then let's do Midra, actually. Because I'm pretty sure if I kill Jory, I get the, big holy arc spell. That should come in handy, right? Oh! Yo, dude, man. Oh, it's so stupid. These fucking imps are something special, man, that's for sure. All right, Mr. Jory. Are you gonna cooperate with me today, or am I gonna have to get upset? Honestly, this boss kind of sucks, so even if he does cooperate, I'm probably getting upset anyway. And we will be summoning Tish here. Oh, God, I thought he was doing the other thing. Oh, my. Holy shit, that damage. All right, nice Destined Death proc. Huge. Big damage, even huger. What the hell was that? Oh, he doesn't drop the... Wait, hold on. There's like 10 things that just happened all at once that I'm confused about. First of all, what staggered those summons? I'm very confused. Wonder if that was the, like, water shocks from the lightning. And secondly, I thought he gave me that big spell, like the Holy Arc or whatever. Wait, where do you get that? I thought you got that from him. Oh, it's after the Furnace Golem that okay. So I literally just walked past it, I guess. All right, well, I can go get that later. I don't need it right now. For now, I get to run through one of the worst areas in the game. Because for whatever reason, FromSoft decided to put arguably the best boss in the DLC in far and away the worst area in the DLC. Oh, joy. I swear to God, if I get my face sucked by one of those eyeball creatures, I'm actually gonna lose it. All right, managed to make it here.
Come no closer.
Yeah. So my maid's just gonna run on through here real quick so I can come kick your ass. All right. Midra. I guess we buff up here, right? I mean, it's not like I'm gonna have time for all this during the phase transition or anything. Oh, yeah. I don't know how that first one missed, but whatever. All right, let's see how we do. Charge it up. Decent damage. We'll tap one here. I'm getting hit. I don't know how that didn't hit me. Okay, we crouch. We walk up next to him. Oh, I pressed the button too early. That was my fault. Oh, shit. I'm getting hit by this. I don't think I can get out of it. Oh, I did get out of it. Hold on. Wait, I'm sorry. Don't you have recovery frames after doing that? Or am I insane? Throw one at him here. Oh, boy. Go here. I can't believe that didn't hit me. Here. Dodge! Oh, my God, I'm so lucky. Ooh! Drink the blue. Charged here. Come on, where's my stagger, man? Right here. Off my screen, Midra. And that boss is always, like, deceptively tricky. Don't get me wrong, I really like him. He's far and away, in my opinion, the best boss in the DLC. But his attack patterns are just so awkward. Like, it's really easy to get, like, overwhelmed if you're not super prepared for it, you know? Anyway, who's gonna be next? You know what, let's do Bale. Yeah, because if I do Bale, I can get a couple more Scooby Snack fragments too. And I'm wondering if Bale is gonna be an Ancient Dragon's Lightning Strike situation. I should probably check what his lightning resistance is. Oh yeah, and obviously we gotta summon the boy Egon. I mean, that's just mandatory at this point. All right, so Bale allegedly has equal resistances across the board, so it's not like switching up the spell is gonna change anything really. So yeah, I guess we'll just go for Ancient Dragon's Lightning Strike. We can kind of do what we did to Fortisax, just sort of get underneath them and try and cast that. Goodbye, Ancient Dragon, man. Yeah, this spell is so goofy. I didn't even know it could flatten NPCs like that. I wonder if that works on boss Ancient Dragon Man, actually. Let's find out. So we'll do the whole buffing routine. I don't think Ancient Dragon Man has, like, that much HP, because he is an NPC, but... Okay, well, that doesn't work. That does. Goodbye, Ancient Dragon Man. I'll drop a T-pose on that. Entirely too easy. Right, so now we're here in Jagged Peak, and this gives us access to a couple more Skidoo. But before we go get those, I'm actually gonna go do the Jagged Peak Drake fight just to get Egon's quest going, and then I'll go grab the extra Skidoo we have access to, and then we'll fight Bale. Right, now under normal circumstances, I would sit here and wait for this fucking WWE Super Slam match to end, but I kinda wanna just walk in and see what happens if I press the Ancient Dragon's Lightning Strike button. Although, on second thought, I'm wondering if Howl of Shibriri was maybe a bad idea. Nope, decidedly not a bad idea. Also, I'm pretty sure I just absolutely shredded the other one. My goodness. Dude, the damage output on this spell is actually fucking absurd. I can't. Yeah, Egon, can you hurry up and finish yapping before my fucking physic tier ends up killing me? Okay, cool. So we now have Egon's finger, and I'm gonna go grab a couple Skidoo, and then we'll get ready to fight Bale. Mr. Bale. So obviously we're gonna want to summon Egon here. I guess we could summon Tish? I mean, maybe that wouldn't hurt. I don't know. To be honest, I'm sort of expecting Ancient Dragon's Lightning Strike to just absolutely shred him here once again. I don't know. We could find out, I guess. So we summon Tish here. Bale is here. We summon Egon. Bro's coming after me. We drink this. Destined Death going hard, though. And we just stand under him and do this. Oh my god! Wait, I might kill him in the phase transition. Oh, bad RNG. Go, 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 quick! One cycle bail! Easy game. Easiest game I've ever played in my life. I'll drop a T-pose on that. Holy shit. Yeah, did you like that flex, Egon? I bet you did. Honestly, if I had played that a little better, I actually think I could have one-cycled him. Or maybe if the RNG on the second attack was a little bit better. That's crazy, dude. So that's Bail done. And as far as what we have left here, we're gonna be doing Mesmer with the lightning build, Ramana with the lightning build, and Meteor with the lightning build. And then we're gonna switch for Scooby Snack Avatar and for Putrescent Knight. Although, I guess it doesn't really matter in terms of order, does it? Because I'm gonna be switching back to the lightning build for Radon anyway. I guess we'll leave the main bosses for last then. Let's go do Meteor, I guess. Just get it out of the fucking way, you know? 20-minute side quest incoming, chat. You already know. Okay, we are done with that. God, I hate doing that quest. And all that work for the distinct privilege of fighting one of the worst bosses in the game. I love Elden Ring, man. But yeah, I think the plan here is we summon Tish, and then we try to do lightning strike strats again. I feel like that works, right? Also, I love how I'm like sticking my hat into the fucking finger horn. We walk a little closer, we summon Tish, so Tish actually aggroes. You're a little bit far away for the destined death there, Tish. Yo, stop beating up my Tish. What are you doing? Go here. Please cast. Hey, that's not half bad. Okay, we go again. Not gonna lie, this may not be the best spell for this. All right, while you're casting, we go here. Please hit. There it is. Sit down, Meteor. I didn't even know you could hit her while she was doing that. That was nice, quick, and easy. I was expecting that one to be a pain. Okay, that's actually good to know, though. So when she goes into the flying animation, you can hit her. So even if I wasn't doing a build based around this, I could use a different projectile to hit her, I guess. And actually, I think, with the exception of Consort, that just about takes care of all the annoying bosses. So the main line is gonna be Mesmer, Ramana, and then Enter Ilum. We'll leave that for last. I guess we'll do Putrescent Knight, so hang on, I gotta get the Holy build together, one sec. Alright, time for Putrescent Knight, and as far as the build goes, it's essentially the same. As far as, like, the buffs and stuff, I mean, we still got the Blood-Sucking Tear, Blessing of the Erd Tree, Golden Vow, all that stuff, but the main change is that our damage is gonna come from Giant Golden Art, because Putrescent Knight is giga weak to Holy. And then to support that, we've got the Sacred Scorpion Charm and the Holy Tear in the Physic. I think this should work as long as Putrescent Knight decides not to be a goober. We'll see, though. This boss is kind of like Malekith, where it's not that I think he's hard, he just likes to give me trouble sometimes. All right, here he comes. I think we do summon Tish here. Nice destined death proc. Oh, he's going for Tish. Huge. Wait, the horse is coming after me. Why? I didn't even know that was possible. Wait, the horse can split aggro since when? Also, yo, this is not oh, Jesus. I was about to say it's not doing as much damage as I thought, but I think I was just missing. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I wonder if I can skip the phase transition here. Okay, no, apparently I'm just going to die. He never even phase transitioned. What the hell was that? Yo, I've never seen that before. He didn't even bother to do the thing where he stands up and shoots frostbite all over the ground. Like, the reason I was attacking so aggressively is I kept thinking he was backing off to do it, and then he just never did it. He just kept swinging at me. What a weirdo. Well, all right, that was anticlimactic. I kind of feel like going so far out of my way for that build was a little bit unnecessary. Anyway, let's do Scooby Snack Avatar next. And I actually already have most of the items I need for this build. The only things we are missing are Burn O Flame, which I guess we could just throw on now. Once again, this is a build that those of you who were present for my Incant only run probably already know what's about to happen. This is another one that's pretty fucking funny, dude. Although the last thing we do need is the Fire Tier, and I'm very curious if I can just one-shot this Erd Tree Avatar. I feel like I probably can. Let's find out. Honestly, all these buffs are probably hilariously overkill, but I just want to see, you know? I just want to see what happens. And go here. Yep, that looks about right. Thank you for the Fire Tier. Let's go kill a Scooby Snack Avatar. All right, Mr. Sunflower, say your prayers. So here's what we got going on. We got Fire Scorpion Charm, Fire Tier now in the Physic, and we also have the Giant Seal, which is either a 10 or 15% buff to Giant Flame Incantations. All of this should be more than enough to absolutely destroy this boss. Let's see what happens. All right, go right here. Oh, man. I'm not even gonna bother taking the crit, honestly. All right, we gotta look for the bubbles. We gotta look for the bubbles. Where are they? Okay, right here. He comes up. Oh, I fucked up. You can actually kill him on the spawn if you cast correctly. Huh? I'm sorry. How did I miss that dodge? Okay, this isn't going as good as I expected it to. It's fine, though. All right, I need to find the bubbles faster this time. I need to find them faster. Where are they? Okay, right here. So we go cast now. Oh, I didn't even get the... Whatever, I'm tanking it. Wait, does he have iframes during that? Well, whatever, who cares? Goodbye, Scooby Snack Avatar. Are you kidding me? He really went from one move with iframes to a second move with iframes just to cheese me. You're hilarious, dude. Off my screen, you fucking weirdo. All right, well, that was admittedly not nearly as good as I expected it to be. Wait, I just realized I've had a Baldekin's Blessing this whole time. Oh, whoops. I guess this playthrough really is the wrong way. For anyone who doesn't know, a Baldekin's Blessing reduces your max HP, so that's awkward. So not gonna lie, I did kind of expect that fight to be a little smoother. I don't really know what happened there. I feel like I missed the bubble cheese on the second health bar, and then it was all just downhill from there. But that being said, I think that takes care of every optional boss, right? I'm not forgetting anything, am I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and we have 8 because Bale doesn't technically have a remembrance. He has the heart or whatever. All right, I guess it's Mesmer time. So for Mesmer, we are back to the lightning spear standby. Oh, right, and this is the one where you can't open the door and not start the boss fight. So we're gonna have to buff out here and just waste 10 seconds of buffs. That sucks, dude. I mean, I guess technically I could open the door, start the fight, and then just quit out, but like, who cares, honestly? Yep, nice long door opening animation. Take your time there, Tarnished. Okay, we summon Tish here. Big Destined Death proc. Throw one of these at him. The damage is massive. Oh boy. Huh? I don't understand what just happened to me there. Oh, we got phase 2 already, though. That's pretty good. Why are you going for me, dude? Come on. Thank you. Back, cast here. Oh my god, Tisha's getting her ass beat. We're almost there. 2, I dodged that so early, I can't believe that worked. All right, we'll do a tap attack at him. There we go. Goodbye, Mesmer. Suck my T-pose. I'd make a joke about you having a face only a mother could love, but, well, you know. Also, I'm just kind of realizing, I know we're pretty far into the video, so I'm sure you guys have seen me solve this problem, but, like, bro, these boss fights are going so fast. I have no idea how I'm gonna edit most of this. You guys are gonna get to hear, like, 5 seconds of a song and then the fight's just over. Oh yeah, you can summon Dane for this fight. I forgot about that. Also, not gonna lie, I kind of want to see if I can make Ancient Dragon's Lightning Strike work here. Ramana's got a pretty big character model, so this might actually work. Hello, Ramana. Why is your arena so dark? I still think it's a crime to this day you don't have a cutscene, by the way. Although, yo, Tisha's kind of kicking ass here, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, that's not gonna work. That's not good. I don't have, like, Flame Cleanse Me or anything. Am I dead? All right, attack from a distance, I guess. I mean, it is big damage. Nice with the Destined Death proc. Huge Tish. Huge damage coming out from me. Although now I'm, like, missing all my spells here. Goodbye, Ramana. Thank you once again, Tish. Game is easy. All right, and before we go tackle Radahn, just one more quick look at all the stuff we got here. So for the DLC, we have Lion, Rolana, Putrescent Knight, Gaius, Sunflower, Ramana, Midra, Metir, and Mesmer. Bale does not have a remembrance, so that makes 10. Consort being 11. And then from the base game, we have Moose, we have Fortisax, we have Rykard, we have Morgott, we have Mo, Melania, Malekith, Godfrey, and Plassey. And we have eaten the remembrances of Godric, Renala, Radahn, Estelle, and Fire Giant. So yeah, I think we've done pretty much everything. We are missing 2 remembrances. One of them's gonna be a joke, but we'll see how this one goes. As I'm sure just about everyone watching this video knows, Consort Radahn is kind of his own animal. Although, first things first, I gotta make the sprint through Enter Ilum 1 sec, chat. I've got annoying enemies to dodge and skidoo to gather. Alright, so we have reached Letta and the Gank Squad. We did manage to get to Scooby Snack 19. I could go for 20, but honestly don't really feel like like it. And as soon as Letta's done yapping, we can just hopefully make quick work of this. Because if you remember from the Millennia fight, Knight's Lightning Spear does weird things to, like, NPC AI or, like, the AI of enemies that are capable of dodging attacks. And it actually makes this fight somewhat bearable. Or at least I hope it will anyway. It did last time. Don't you dare approach. Yeah, whatever you say. Although we are actually going to skip Howl of Shibriri just for the sake of aggro. Because I don't need the damage that badly, I don't think. Oh, yeah, look at that. Yeah, he's like dodging the second attacks for some reason. All right, there goes Horn Sense. Dryleaf Dane is Golden Bowing. I'm getting hit. Oh my god, that does so much damage. Oh, he got iframes. Boo. He gets iframes every time he gets knocked down. Oh god, there's Letta. They have de-aggroed me. This is good. I will kill Dryleaf Dane. Oh, he got the heal off too? Bro. One more. Alright, that's Letta down. Dane will be following shortly. And there we go. Not bad at all. Yeah, like I was saying, I don't really know if it's the multiple projectiles or like the awkward timing of the spell in general, but NPCs just like don't seem to know what to do with it most of the time. Not that I'm complaining. It's one of the few things in the game that makes the Letta fight actually somewhat reasonable and not one of the most miserable parts of Elden Ring. And now we get to fight the big motherfucker. So the thing with Consort Radahn, there's not a whole lot of openings where I can get off a fully charged lightning spear. I almost wonder if I want to swap this for something defensive. Well, no, because I mean, I am going to be using Tish here in phase 2 anyway. Because yeah, I don't know how other people who like to use summons tend to approach this fight, but for me, I find it's better to save my summons until phase 2, because phase 1 is generally speaking pretty manageable, like even without summons, and the problem with summoning right away is they end up taking too much damage, so they can't survive phase 2. That's not a bad start. Down, up, we'll charge one up here. Please don't swing at me. Big damage. I think we go light here. Oh, wait, that was pretty easy. All right, scripted opening. Yes, let's go. All right, so here's the plan. Oh, I can't summon Tish. Fuck. All right, maybe we're going summonless here. Bro. I mean, the damage is still pretty good. I would love an opportunity to summon, but I don't think I'm going to get to. Go light here. Yeah, I don't think I can get away with charged attacks ever in this phase. 2, 3, 4, 5. Up. Throw. Oh my god. Go here. 2, 3, 4, 5, and down. Throw again. I'm gonna need to drink a blue at some point. Oh, he's doing this. Okay. We'll drink a red too, just in case. Oh my god, you rat. Actually, wait, I could just kill him here. Oh, that was bad. Okay. Sit down, Radahn. Oh, that actually went way better than I thought it was going to. Suck that T-pose, loser. Tell your sister I said hi, Mikola. I will admit, though, I got very lucky with RNG on that one, I think. He did a lot of friendly attacks in a row there. Like, me not being able to summon Tish aside, I think that went almost as well as it possibly could have. So, watch the stupid cutscene so we can be done with the DLC. All right, and there we go. DLC complete. Hardest boss in the game. Pretty comfortably beaten. Now all there is left is Radabeast. And this should be, honestly, a complete piece of cake. Like, Radagon might give me a couple problems here, but I'm fully expecting to just shred Elden Beast with Ancient Dragon's Lightning Strike. And real quick before we tackle the final boss here, if you made it to this point in the video, I just want to say a huge thank you for all the love and support, not just on this particular video, but over the last 2 years, really. Those of you who've been around or following the channel probably already know, but the original version of this video I did over 2 years ago now, and all the positive response to it ended up completely changing my life. So yeah, just wanted to say a huge thank you to you guys for helping make everything that's happened since then possible. And with that out of the way, let's go bully a giant slug. And you know, honestly, I'm thinking we Leonard here. Why not? Come on, Leonard, you haven't gotten to do anything in this playthrough. Oh, I forgot to upgrade him, though. That's not good. All right, go again. I mean, the damage is absurd. Ow. Okay, here comes this. Down. Throw at him here. Boom, boom. Oh, I missed. Get him, Leonard. Oh, here comes the combo. All right, we'll throw at him here. Yo. All right, we got him. Good job, Leonard. Let's get a howl off, too. Why not? Hello, giant space slug. See what happens when I do this. Wow, some really shitty RNG things happen when I do this, huh? Oh, wait a minute. This might work, though, actually. Hold on. One more. And there it is, boys! Dropping T-pose, Elden Ring is an easy game. And there you have it, chat. 26 remembrance bosses, beaten in about probably the stupidest way possible. Well, with magic, anyway. Let's summon my wife and get the hell out of here. And that will about do it for this one, I think. Once again, before we get out of here, just want to say a huge thank you to you guys for all the love and support. I know a lot of you guys really like these Gigacheez videos, and I always have a ton of fun making them. And even though I don't make these super frequently, or probably as frequently as a lot of people would like, I hope you guys will look forward to next time the green goober here decides to do something silly. And as always, if you did enjoy this video, definitely make sure you leave a like. And if you're new or you haven't yet, subscribe to the channel, and make sure you go follow me on Twitter. That's about it. I'll see you guys in the next one.